My name is Brooke Burdick. If you're anything like me, you hate seeing forests being cleared for these windmill plants, solar panel plants, and everything, and all the animals who are losing their homes. A really good solution to that is nuclear power plants. So today I'm going to be kind of informing you about these power plants and what's needed for them and effects they have on the environment. Looking into this, I use sources such as the US EIA, US EPA, US NRC, and IAEA. So these power plants don't need as much space as windmills or solar turbines. They need about 1 square mile for each 1,000 megawatt per hour plant or facility. They use nuclear fission to split the atoms of uranium, and that generates heat, which spins a turbine, and that generates heat, which steams water, and that steam spins a turbine, which causes electricity to form. Each pellet of uranium is equal to about a ton of coal, 120 gallons of oil, or 17,000 cubic feet of natural gas. To power the entire U.S., you need about 15,000 reactors. In the reactor, there is a core, and in that core, there is pellets of uranium stacked about 12 feet high. And each pellet creates that, like I said, the equivalent of 120 gallons of oil. And hundreds of rods together create a fuel assembly. So that heat boils the water and then spins the turbine and creates electricity. These plants get their water from ponds, oceans, lakes, rivers, and a lot of times they can cool the steam and reuse the water. That's more typically seen in other countries. America hasn't really used that technology a lot. And they have cooling centers, and then they can reuse that water. Some of the negative and positive effects of these power plants. So the plants produce a lot of nuclear waste. Depending what kind of facility will change the amount that's produced and the harmfulness of them. But to counteract the waste harmfulness, they have extremely stringent security measures taken to transfer and store those wastes. In certain countries, the fuel can be reused in a different specialized facility. It uses quite a bit of water from the lakes and rivers. They consume about 40% of the Earth's freshwater use throughout the year. And up to 10,000 REM hours of radiation are created after 10 years from a pellet of uranium, and you need about 500,000 to be harmful to humans. So it creates that radiation, but not at a super harmful level. Some of the positive effects: each batch of uranium can be used for 3 to 5 years. They don't create CO2 in this sort of energy. Currently, the plants fuel about a third of the carbon-free electricity in the world. And used or spent fuel can be recycled. They take up about 75% less space than solar panels or wind turbines, and it reserves our natural resources such as coal, oil, and natural gas. Those are the facts I have for the moment. Before I close, are there any questions? So I hope after hearing this, you'll be persuaded to step forward and vote yes if the issue of nuclear power plants comes up in your area. And I hope it persuades you to look further into nuclear power plants.